Okay, so new Speedroid support out of the newest set, Suda. I don't know what that is, but anyway, yeah, without further ado, let's get into it. The first card we have is Speedroid Clackernel, which is a little toy that you used to play as a kid. But anyway, it's a wind machine pendulum effect. Pendulum scale is 8, level 2, 200 attack, 800 defense. Its pendulum effect is you can only use the pendulum effect once per turn. You can banish a Speedroid card from your graveyard and place one Speedroid pendulum from your deck in your pendulum zone. Also, you cannot special for rest turn except wind monsters. They all do this. They all lock you into winds. They don't lock you into the type of machine dragons and stuff. So you can do whatever you want. So you can play around with that a little bit, but you are locked into machine or to winds. The monster effect we're not going to talk about because it is crap. The next card is Speedroid Wing Synchron, and this is why the first effect of the other monster is good because of this card. So this is a wind machine pendulum tuner effect. Pendulum scale 4, level 5, 1500 attack, 1,000 defense. Pendulum effect is once per turn you can destroy both this card and one level 2 wind pendulum monster card in pendulum zone. If you do special clearing synchro dragon from the extra deck, this treat. The synchro summon also for the rest of the turn you cannot. Cards in pendulum zone cannot be destroyed. You're locked into wind again. Okay, so you can see why this is good. It is only a one of though, in my opinion. Because Speedroid searches and all the cards search, like Terratop searches, the Scratch searches, the Speedroid wheel. There's a lot of search cards in Speedroids. Even there's another level 2 pendulum that searches, and what else? There's even the what's it called? The Link searches as well. So there's a lot of search in it. So what you do is just one of each of both of these, and it's just kind of like an extender because none of them are starters, which is kind of weak. So yeah, you'd search this, put in the pendulum zone, put your Speedroid Wing Synchron into the other side, and activate Speedroid Wing Synchron's effect to destroy it and the other one, and then you get your Clearing Synchro monster, Clearing Synchro Dragon out of it. Yeah, so next we have a big boss monster, and this one is called Crystal Clearing over Synchro Dragon. So this is a Wind Dragon Synchro effect, level 12, 3,500 attack, 3,000 defense, 2 tuners and 1 tuner, 2 tuners or 1 tuner Synchro monster, plus a Clearing Synchro Dragon. So the point of this card is, it's kind of cool. It's Yusei used to use a tuner Synchro monster, and Jack Atlas used to use 2 tuners, or double tuning or whatever. So it's cool that this monster can use both, which is kind of cool. Yeah. Once per turn, when another card or effect is activated, quick effect, negate the activation if you do destroy that card. And if it was a monster, gain attack equal to the original attack. So very good Omni Negate, and very easy to summon in this deck. I'm not sure how. I mean, I know you can Crimson Dragon it out, and this could probably be the new Clammy. I know it's a completely different card, but instead of like summoning in Centurions or Red Dragon Archfiend or whatever, instead of using Crimson Dragon on a level 12 and going into Cosmic Blazar, maybe this is the newest one to go into because it's an Omni Negate instead of I think Cosmic Blazar is an Omni Negate as well. But anyway, maybe this is the new one. If this face-up Synchro Summon card leaves the field by your opponent, you can special summon a Clearing monster from your extra deck. So there you go. So it's another cool little interaction there that it replaces itself with a Clearing monster. Some Clearings are actually pretty strong, especially they have another little kind of interactive monster negate if it's a level 5 or higher. So yeah, a lot of like even ice barriers are like this where they replace themselves. So it's cool. It's taken a lot of different synchro kind of monsters effects into this new boss monster. The artwork's pretty kind of cool as well. Okay, the next synchro monster we have is a High-Speedroid Glider 2. It is a wind machine synchro tuner effect, level 5, 1,600 attack, 2,200 defense. It requires one wind machine tuner and 1 non-tuner monster. You can only use the first and second effect once per turn. If this card is synchro summoned, target 1 tuner, a non-tuner level 7 or lower, wind synchro monster in your graveyard and special summon it. If your opponent special summons a monster and you control a Clearing monster, you can banish card from the graveyard and increase levels by 5. Opponent's monsters by 5. Okay, so as you can see, I did a bit of playtesting this before doing this video. So what you would do is, let's say you'd summon with Terratop and with a few different ways to do it, but basically you'd summon Clear Wing and then go into the dice, and the dice will get you Crystal Wing, and then there's a way to go into this using the link and a few different things, but this then will special summon back the Clear Wing from your graveyard, and then you'd go into the brand new boss monster. So you'd have 2 negates, Crystal Wing being a monster negate and this being an Omni negate for very little resources. In a few hands of playtesting without getting hand trapped, or stopped in any way, you can end with 3 negates, 2 monster negates and 1 omni negate. In some instances, depending on your hand. But yeah, the other little effect is kind of cool. Your opponent's special as a monster, you can change the levels to 5, so stop 6 Cs and synchro plays a little bit, which is nice. And then I have a trap, which in my opinion I wouldn't run, but we'll go into it. Speedroid Clear Wing Wander. You can only use the first and second effect once per turn. Target card your opponent controls up to a number of different monster types among the wind synchro monsters you control, so a max 2. And if your opponent's special summons a monster, you can banish this card from the grave. And then target 1 wind synchro monster you control, banish it, then return it to the field. So it's just kind of, I don't know, it just doesn't make sense as much. I can't see why this would be an amazing card or anything. But yeah, so that is it. It's kind of cool support. It's not anything, it's not going to break the bank. It's not going to be meta relevant or anything like that. I'm sure somebody can break Speedroids. But again, I think a few interruptions hand trap wise and you're just gone. It takes too many resources to make this sort of stuff. Now, will Crystal Clearwing over Synchro Dragon be used in other decks like Centaurions and, like I said, with Crimson Dragon? Absolutely. But in Speedroids, it is cool. It makes the deck a little bit cooler that you can go into this interaction. The fact that they can search so easily. Clackernel is a really cool card. And then, yeah. But yeah, let me know what you think in the comment section down below. Please leave a like, comment, subscribe, and good luck.